So welcome back to the next part of this video. As I said, your dominant thoughts are creating your reality. So in order to change your reality, you need to change your dominant thoughts. How do you change your dominant thoughts? By creating yourself new thoughts. The same way that you created those old, negative, yucky thoughts, you can create yourself new, positive, uplifting thoughts, okay? And how do you do that? By affirmations. I have been using affirmations for years for so many things. I most recently used them for my labor and birth process, and it went exactly how I had affirmed over and over and over during the final trimester of my pregnancy. I swear by them. I have been using them for I don't even know how many years, okay? Probably since my early 20s. So what I have been saying to myself is I am, you want to add as much I am as possible, because that is really determining everything, okay? You always need to be careful with what you say after I am, because it's either going to make or break you. So I am blank weight, okay? Whatever your goal weight is, I am blank weight. I am a size blank. You just keep going with that. You say all the things that pertain to your specific situation, okay? And you don't have to do a ton of them, okay? I'm gonna get more into that. But you want at least 3 or 4 that you're constantly going around with in your head. And anytime something negative comes up about your self-concept, or you start thinking, ugh, I'm not the way, you know how it just creeps up on you? You'll be doing something else and you're fine, and then all of a sudden something will hit you where you're reminded that you are not at the weight you want to be, you're not at the size you want to be, or it comes time to put on some clothes and none of your clothes fit right. That is the time that you immediately start affirming to yourself, I am such and such weight. I am such and such pounds. I am such and such size. You just keep going over and over and over in your head with that, okay? Another thing that I do that I feel is extremely crucial to this process, and it may sound a little kooky, but you have to have these conversations with yourself in your head, okay? Your imagination is creating your reality, and it's creating those new thoughts for you, the new thought patterns that you need to change your self-concept, okay? So I'll be looking in the mirror or something, and I'm like, man, you look so good. Man, I look so good. I look exactly like my ideal body image. I am so glad that I lost all of that fat on my thighs. I lost all that cellulite I had. I lost my, those little annoying little saddlebags you get in between your butt and your thighs. Everywhere I go, everyone's just amazed at how amazing I look. And you just go on and on and on with these conversations in your head, okay? This is so important, as crazy as it may sound to some of you. You can also just imagine you're talking to a friend on the phone, you're talking to your mom, you're talking to your sister, and you just continue to just have this back and forth conversation. Maybe your sister's like, man, that selfie you posted, I could just so see how, how much thinner your face looked. You just have these imaginary conversations that are going to turn into your reality if you continue to persist. I really just started doing this hardcore like in the past week, and I'm telling you, the scale is already almost down 5 pounds. And I think I posted on my Instagram on like April 2nd or something that I was finally into I was 149. That was the first time the scale had moved for me from 150 in I don't know how long, okay? And so this is big. I know that that's what this is, okay? I know that it's because I had everything else covered except how I was feeling about myself and the things I was telling myself. You also want to add in some self-concept affirmations, such as I appreciate my body, I love my body, I respect my body, I honor my body. I'm so appreciative of everything that my body has done for me. My body has allowed me to have 2 amazing, healthy children. My body is awesome. I love my body. You want to add all of that in there, you know, to show appreciation to your body and what it's done. I'm going to go into this stuff deeper on my spiritual channel, Your Soul Evolution. I don't want to get too far off in the manifesting stuff in case some of you are not interested in that, even though that's exactly what this is. But I'm trying to keep this video a little shorter. So if you're more interested in more manifesting, because you can use this on anything in your life, then be sure to tune into my Your Soul Evolution channel, okay? But that's the basics of what you need to start doing. Come up with some affirmations, use those in your head, just every time you start to think negatively about yourself or your progress, just automatically start those, okay? No matter what you're doing. Or if you happen to try on something and it doesn't fit, don't get frustrated. Just keep persisting, keep going. It's going to work for you, okay? It will if you just keep going. Don't give up. And if you do give up, bluntly, like I said, it's because you don't want it bad enough, okay? That's the only reason that this cannot work for you, is if you don't keep persisting and power through. When you're laying in bed at night, keep going through all of that in your head. Keep having those little conversations, those imaginary conversations in your head. Keep it going, and you're going to start noticing a difference. I do want to say, don't rely completely on the scale. I used to get so irritated when people would say, oh, you know, measure yourself. Don't rely on the scale. You know, I used to get so irritated, but it's true. And I don't measure myself, but the first thing I started to notice was my body composition was changing, okay, around my thighs and my butt area. And I was gonna wait on making this video until I had had even more progress, but things just happened yesterday and I got really excited because, first of all, the scale had moved in such a huge way, but also my husband had made a comment on something that I had been affirming about myself that he did not even know about. And so it was just validation for me that this is working, and I need to share this with you all as soon as possible. And I'm going to continue to share my progress with you and just keep going. And I will help you. If you have questions about this, you need help. If it's something I can answer fairly quickly, then please leave it in the comments, and I'm sorry, my cat is moving my tripod. And I will try to help you the best I can. But if you have more detailed questions that's going to require a lot of time, eventually I hope to offer some paid coaching to help some of you that, you know, just need a little more, need me to help you dig in a little deeper. And so, you know, you can look for that coming up pretty soon. So this is little Strider. Oh, she's so sweet. And she keeps hitting the tripod. So anyway, that's what I want to share with you. I appreciate you hanging in there and watching this video. Look for more to come. If you have specific things that you need me to make a video on that I touched on that I didn't get into detail about that you need to know, let me know and I will try my best to make some more videos, okay? Thank you.